We're about to enter 2026, and if you're sitting at the cusp of your income tax bracket, then there's one last thing you can do. Pay attention to this one because this is not something you can do retroactively like the IRA contributions. So there's only a few days left in the year for you to be able to make use of this. Hey there, I'm Sid. If you love to hear me blabber about wealth, follow me here. I help people go from 100K to a million in less than 5 years. And when you're ready to take that journey with me, DM. The name of the game is charitable donations. So if you're sitting at the cusp of your tax bracket, I'll walk you through 3 different ways of how you can make use of charitable donations to reduce your taxable income. Only thing to keep in mind is if you're taking standard deductions that beat your itemized deduction, then there's no point in doing this. First is cash donations. Clean, easy, you get an invoice for the exact dollar amount you paid. Make sure that the nonprofit organization provides you a letter or invoice with the exact dollar amount you contributed or donated along with the date. But make sure that the nonprofit is qualified by IRS. You can check that on irs.gov website through their TEOS tool, Tax Exempt Organization Search. Keep in mind that cash donations are only deductible up to 60% of your adjustable gross income. Second type of charitable donation is goods. If you're donating goods, there's 2 types, the ones that appreciate and the ones that depreciate. Another thing to keep in mind with goods is if the fair market value of the goods donated is over 500, you need Form 8283. If the fair market value of the goods donated is over 5,000, you need a qualified appraisal. For example, when I exited my business of fashion retail, I donated an inventory worth $10,000. The cost of goods was only $6,000, but the fair market value came out to about $10K. Now, if you're donating used goods, for example, a jacket you bought worth $300, then the fair market value after using it would be something around $50 to $100. So that's how much you can deduct. Now let's talk about the assets that appreciate. For example, artwork, vintage cars, some watches. 20 years ago, you may have bought a watch for $5,000, which may now be worth over $20,000 according to the fair market value. Make sure you get an appraisal before you donate it. And guess what? You skip the capital gains tax. So do make sure to use this charitable donation tool. It not only helps the organization, but also might save you from jumping that tax bracket.